Now, before we go any further, before I take any more calls, we've got some information for you on tomorrow's economic and fiscal update from Josh Frydenberg. The government has just dropped some of the information that will be applied to tomorrow's update. It is eye-watering, as he said to Neil Mitchell today. In fact, it's historic, but for all the wrong reasons. We were told to brace for eye-watering figures. They weren't kidding. The impact of the measures the government has implemented in response to the pandemic, together with a deterioration in revenue and increased payments, will see the budget record the largest deficit since the Second World War. Since the Second World War. Can you believe that? History in the making. A huge impact comes from the reintroduction of restrictions in Victoria in response to the second wave. It'll reduce national real GDP growth by around $3.3 billion, or 3/4 of a percentage point in the September quarter 2020. This holds back the whole of Australia and our recovery from this pandemic recession. Now, the Treasurer has described this as a once-in-a-century shock, and he's not wrong. And you can tune in to Sky News tomorrow from 11 a.m. for complete live coverage of the government's economic update. Sky News will bring you the analysis and reaction as the true cost of coronavirus to the bottom line is revealed. But can I just give you one figure that has come forward? On revenue alone, company tax receipts are expected to fall by more than $25 billion over this financial year and last financial year. This includes a decline of $13.2 billion in 2019-20, $12.1 billion in 2020-2021. So don't get too excited about what's happening next year. And if you go way back to 2018-19, instead of $12.1 billion, the company tax receipts then were $93.7 billion. That gives you an idea, a statistical idea of how far we've stepped back from our ability to take in revenue. It's a shocker.